Across American farms, vineyards, job sites, and theme parks, a tiny Japanese truck is doing the work of a machine 3 times its size for a fraction of the price. They cost as little as $3,000, sip fuel, and squeeze through gaps a full-size pickup could only dream of. Imports have tripled in 5 years, and tens of thousands are already here. These are the 10K trucks taking over America, and why owners refuse to give them up. Number 10. The Mitsubishi Minicab MiEV/Minicab EV, the electric one. Let's start with the one that points to the future. While most K trucks run on tiny gas engines, Mitsubishi built a fully electric version, and it's been quietly doing its job for over a decade. The Minicab MiEV first went on sale in Japan back in December 2011, making it one of the earliest mass-produced electric commercial vehicles of the modern EV era. It was based on Mitsubishi's long-running Minicab platform and shared battery technology with the company's MiEV passenger car. Early versions offered a modest real-world range. Mitsubishi targeted around 100 kilometers, roughly 62 miles, on a charge, deliberately kept low to keep costs down for businesses that only needed short delivery loops. Here's why it matters in America. Silent operation, zero tailpipe emissions, and almost no maintenance make it perfect for indoor and controlled environments. Think warehouses, resorts, campuses, and greenhouses, places where a gas engine's fumes and noise are a liability. Mitsubishi reported selling around 13,000 units of the MiEV since launch, and in late 2023 the company revealed an updated Minicab EV with a stronger 31-kilowatt motor and improved range for the 2024 model year. Because it's electric and relatively recent, the Minicab MiEV isn't yet import eligible in large numbers under the 25-year rule. The earliest examples only start clearing that bar toward the end of this decade. But it's a preview of where this whole class is heading. Nissan has already launched a rebadged Clipper EV version, and other electric K vans are being eyed for the US market. As small businesses look for cheap, clean, ultra-efficient hauling, the electric K truck is a sleeper hit waiting to happen. Number 9. The Mazda Scrum. Number 9 is a bit of a trick, and once you understand why, you'll understand a huge secret about the entire K truck world. The Mazda Scrum looks like its own distinct truck. It's got Mazda badging, and it started life in June 1989 under Mazda's AutoZam sub-brand as the AutoZam Scrum before being folded into the main Mazda lineup. But here's the twist. Mazda doesn't actually engineer it. The Scrum is a rebadged Suzuki Carry. It uses Suzuki's platform, Suzuki's 660cc 3-cylinder engines, including turbocharged versions on some trims, and Suzuki's mechanical components, just with a Mazda nameplate on the nose. This kind of badge engineering is incredibly common in the K-truck market because building a competitive mini truck from scratch is expensive, and Suzuki and Daihatsu already do it better than almost anyone. So other automakers simply buy the finished product and slap their own logo on it. Why does that make the Scrum worth buying? Because it's a Suzuki Carry underneath, which, as you'll see shortly, is the single best supported K-truck in America. But it sometimes flies under the radar and can be found for less money than an equivalent badged Carry. Same reliability, same parts compatibility, same peppy little Suzuki engine, occasionally a better price. For a savvy buyer, the Scrum is a smart backdoor route to Suzuki quality. Just know what you're actually getting and shop the mechanicals, not the badge. Number 8. The Nissan Clipper NT100. Sticking with the badge engineering theme, number 8 is the Nissan Clipper, and its story is even stranger because it switched parents halfway through its life. Nissan revived the Clipper name in 2003 for a K truck it didn't build. The first modern generation, from 2003 to 2013, was a rebadged Mitsubishi Minicab, assembled at Mitsubishi's Mizushima plant in Japan. After a 2012 facelift, the truck version was branded the NT100 Clipper. Then, in late 2013, everything changed. Mitsubishi announced it would stop building its own gas-powered K trucks, so Nissan switched suppliers. From 2013 onward, the Clipper became a rebadged Suzuki Carry instead. That switch is the key thing to understand as a buyer. A first-generation Clipper is mechanically a Mitsubishi Minicab, so you shop for Minicab parts. A later Clipper is mechanically a Suzuki Carry, so you shop for Carry parts. Nissan contributed the badge, the dealer network, and a small markup. The engineering belongs entirely to Mitsubishi or Suzuki depending on the year. In America, the Clipper appeals to buyers who want proven Suzuki or Mitsubishi hardware but stumble onto a Clipper badge truck at auction for a good price. It hauls, it's frugal, and it's every bit as tough as its donor. In 2024, Nissan even added an all-electric Clipper EV based on Mitsubishi's Minicab EV with a 20 kilowatt-hour battery and roughly 112 miles of range, though those aren't import-eligible yet. For now, the gas Clipper is a solid, slightly overlooked way into the K-truck world. Number 7. The Honda Acty Attack. Now we get to the fun stuff. Number 7 isn't just a K-truck, it's the off-road hero of the bunch, the Honda Acty Attack. The Attack is a special off-road focused version of the Honda Acty truck, and among enthusiasts it's borderline legendary. Honda took its already capable little Acty and added the features that matter when the pavement ends. A real four-wheel drive system, a locking rear differential to keep power going to the wheels with grip, and an ultra-low granny crawler gear for creeping up steep, slick or muddy terrain. Some trims added skid protection and a more aggressive setup out of the box. Under the bed sits Honda's E07 Z660cc engine in a mid-mount layout, one of the Acty's defining traits which we'll talk more about in a moment. That balanced weight distribution, combined with the diff lock and crawler gear, makes the Attack shockingly capable off-road for something you could practically lift with a few friends. In America, the Acty Attack has become the darling of hunters, trail riders, off-grid property owners, and anyone who wants an ATV alternative that can also carry real cargo and shrug off rain. It'll climb hills a UTV would struggle with, haul firewood, and then, where legal, drive down a back road to the store. Because it's a sought-after variant, the Attack often commands a premium over a standard Acty, with clean examples frequently listed in the high single-digit thousands. But for the off-road crowd, it's worth every penny. Number 6. The Daihatsu Hijet Jumbo. Number 6 solves the single biggest complaint people have about K-trucks: they're cramped. Meet the Daihatsu Hijet Jumbo. Most K-trucks put comfort dead last. The cab is tiny, the seats are upright, and if you're over 6 feet tall, a long drive can feel like folding yourself into a phone booth. Daihatsu's answer was the Hijet Jumbo, an extended cab version with a stretched, taller cabin that dramatically increases headroom, legroom, and seat recline. It trades a little bed length for a lot more comfort, and for taller American drivers, that trade is often a no-brainer. The Hijet Jumbo has become one of the most in-demand key configurations in the States precisely because it fixes the ergonomics without giving up the platform's legendary toughness. Daihatsu is a subsidiary of Toyota, and Hijet build quality reflects that engineering pedigree. Owners routinely report these trucks running well past 150,000 miles with basic care. The Jumbo rides on the same durable Hijet underpinnings, powered by Daihatsu's efficient 660cc three-cylinder engine, available with four-wheel drive. There's also a practical bonus. Because the Hijet lineup is so broad, you can find the Jumbo cab paired with all sorts of bed types, including dump beds. And here's a neat detail: Daihatsu offers a genuine PTO, or power takeoff dump system on some Hijets, which drives the dump bed mechanically off the engine rather than with a separate hydraulic pump, and many owners consider it more robust than the hydraulic systems on rival trucks. Comfortable, tough, and endlessly configurable, the Jumbo is a fan favorite for good reason. Number 5. The Mitsubishi Minicab. At number 5 is a quiet workhorse that's been around longer than most people realize: the Mitsubishi Minicab. Mitsubishi has been building the Minicab since 1966, making it one of the founding names in the K-truck world. For decades it competed head-to-head with the Honda Acty, Subaru Sambar, Daihatsu Hijet, and Suzuki Carry, powered over the years by Mitsubishi's own small engines, including the well-known 3G83 660cc three-cylinder. It earned a reputation as a no-drama, get-it-done truck, the kind of thing Japanese farmers and tradespeople bought, used hard, and never thought twice about. The Minicab is especially popular with American buyers who value that Mitsubishi mechanical simplicity and want a truck that's easy to work on in a home garage. Fuel-injected versions from the late 1990s onward are particularly prized because electronic fuel injection makes them easier to cold start and generally friendlier for US mechanics to service than older carbureted units. Here's the important buyer's note though. In February 2014, Mitsubishi stopped building its own gas-powered K-trucks and the Minicab became, you guessed it, a rebadged Suzuki Carry. So a genuine Mitsubishi-engineered Minicab is a pre-2014 truck, and that's the era most American importers are bringing in anyway thanks to the 25-year rule. If you want authentic Mitsubishi hardware with its own parts ecosystem, look for those earlier models. They're dependable, affordable, and a little bit underappreciated, which can mean a better deal for you. Number 4. The Subaru Sambar. Number 4 is the enthusiast's darling, the one that gearheads get genuinely emotional about, the Subaru Sambar. Subaru launched the Sambar in 1961, and it did something almost none of its rivals did. It put the engine in the back. The Sambar used a rear-engine, rear-wheel drive layout, which is the same basic concept as a classic Volkswagen Beetle or an old air-cooled VW bus. That's earned it an affectionate nickname among fans. Some call it the farmer's Porsche, because like a rear-engine 911, it puts weight over the driven wheels. That layout isn't just quirky, it's functional. With the engine tucked behind and below the cargo area, the Sambar delivers a quieter cabin, less engine heat soaking into the cab in summer, and better traction when the bed is loaded, since the weight sits right over the rear axle. Enthusiasts also love the driving feel. It's a little different, a little characterful, in a way that makes the Sambar stand out from the pack. Subaru offered fun touches over the years too, including supercharged versions of its EN07 engine for a bit more pep, and dressed-up DS trim levels with nicer interiors. Later Sambars even came with genuinely comfy cabins by K standards. One crucial detail for buyers: Subaru stopped building its own Sambar in 2012. After that, the Sambar became a rebadged Daihatsu Hijet. So if you specifically want the true rear-engine Subaru-built Sambar with all that character, you're shopping for models built in 2012 or earlier, which conveniently are exactly the ones now flooding into the US under the 25-year rule. That authentic Sambar is one of the most beloved K-trucks you can own. Number 3. The Daihatsu Midget II. Cracking the top 3 is the truck that stops traffic everywhere it goes, the Daihatsu Midget II. If the rest of this list is about working smart, this one is about working small. It's the tiniest, most charismatic mini truck money can buy. Daihatsu built the Midget II from 1996 to 2001, reviving a legendary name. The original three-wheeled Midget of the late 1950s was one of the vehicles that put Daihatsu on the map. The Midget II was the company's attempt to build just about the smallest four-wheeled truck the law would allow. It debuted as a concept at the 1993 Tokyo Motor Show and reached production looking almost exactly like the toy-sized cartoon truck you'd draw as a kid, right down to the spare tire mounted proudly on the nose. Under the seat sits a mid-mounted 660cc three-cylinder, the carbureted EFCK, making around 31 horsepower, later joined by a fuel-injected EFSE version, deliberately tuned for low-end torque rather than outright speed, driving the rear wheels through a 4-speed manual or a 3-speed automatic. Most were built as strict one-seaters, with some later versions squeezing in a half-size passenger perch. Here's the honest truth about why it's this high on the list. Capability isn't the reason. A Hijet or a Carry will outhaul it and cost you less. What the Midget II delivers instead is pure, undiluted character. It is, quite literally, the antithesis of the giant American pickup, small enough to park in the bed of a full-size truck. In America, that makes it a magnet. Shop owners run them as rolling storefronts, businesses turn them into motorized promo displays and mini food carts, and plenty of people buy one simply because it's impossible to look at without grinning. In Japan, bar owners famously used them to haul kegs. The Midget is just about keg-sized. For buyers, the good news and the bad news are the same. Everyone wants one. Every production year, 1996 through 2001, is now import eligible under the 25-year rule, so they're legally landing on US soil, but they're rare, and that scarcity plus the cult following means a real collector premium. Rough examples start around $5,000, while clean running trucks routinely sell in the $8,000 to $15,000 range, and showroom pieces climb well past that. Mechanically though, you're not stranded. The Midget shares its E-Series engine family with the wildly popular Hijet, so parts support is better than its rarity suggests. Buy one to work it if you like, but be honest with yourself. Most people buy the Midget II because it's the most joyful, most unmistakable little truck on this entire list. And that's exactly why it earns a spot in the top 3. Number 2. The Daihatsu Hijet. At number 2 is the truck with the longest resume in the entire class, the Daihatsu Hijet. The Hijet has been in continuous production since 1960, making it the oldest continuously produced K-truck nameplate on the planet. Over 6 decades of refinement. And Daihatsu hasn't just survived that long, it's dominated. As of its 60th anniversary in November 2020, Daihatsu had sold roughly 7.4 million Hijets. Even more telling, in December 2010, the Hijet overtook the Suzuki Carry to become the top-selling K-truck in Japan. ending a rival win streak that had lasted 39 straight years. That's how good this truck is. A huge part of the Hijet's appeal is that it's a Toyota product at heart. Daihatsu is Toyota's small car subsidiary, and the build quality shows. Owners regularly report these trucks cruising past 150,000 miles. The engine, a water-cooled 660cc three-cylinder mounted beneath the seats, delivers strong low-end grunt and good acceleration for such a small vehicle, and four-wheel drive is available. But the real Hijet superpower is variety. No other K-truck comes in as many configurations: standard flatbed, dump bed, that mechanical PTO dump we mentioned, high dump, the roomy jumbo cab, the four-seat deck van crew cab, and van-style cargo models. Whatever niche job you have, hauling feed, dumping gravel, moving a work crew, there's a Hijet body built for it. In America, that combination of Toyota-grade durability, huge configuration choice, and strong resale demand has made the Hijet one of the two undisputed heavyweights of the K-truck movement. It's the truck you buy when you want maximum toughness and maximum flexibility. The only reason it isn't number one comes down to one specific advantage its arch-rival holds: parts. Number 1. The Suzuki Carry, and the number one K-truck taking over America is the undisputed king, the Suzuki Carry. The Carry has been in production since 1961 and has run through 11 generations of continuous improvement. Globally, Suzuki has built in staggering numbers, well over 27 million units across its lifetime and its many badge-engineered spin-offs, making it one of the best-selling commercial vehicles in history. For 39 consecutive years, it was the number one K-truck in Japan, and even though the Hijet edged past it in overall sales in 2010, the Carry remains the single most popular K-truck in the United States by a wide margin. Why does it take the top spot? 3 reasons. First, parts. This is the Carry's killer advantage. Because so many of its components are shared across later Carry generations and with other Suzuki vehicles, and because it's been rebadged as the Mazda Scrum, the Nissan Clipper, and the modern Mitsubishi Minicab, the Carry has the best parts availability of any K-truck in America. When something breaks, you can actually find the part, fast and affordably. For a work truck, that reliability of supply is everything. Second, the engineering. Modern Carries use Suzuki's R06A three-cylinder engine, which brought electronic fuel injection and variable valve timing to the class, cut internal friction compared to the older K6A, and was the lightest engine in its segment at launch. It's smooth, frugal, and tough. Four-wheel drive is widely available, often with a proper low-range transfer case, so the Carry can crawl over rough farm terrain and still cruise comfortably. Third, balance. Enthusiasts and dealers consistently describe the Carry as the most well-rounded K-truck you can buy. Dependable, easy to drive, easy to fix, and endlessly practical. It's lightweight, it hauls, and it just works. One owner interviewed by NBC News bought his 1998 Carry for $3,800 and called it a life-changing vehicle, saying it does virtually everything a full-size truck can do at a fraction of the price. That, in a nutshell, is the entire K-truck phenomenon distilled into one vehicle. Cheap, tiny, tough, and absurdly useful. The Suzuki Carry isn't just taking over America. For a growing number of farmers, small business owners, and enthusiasts, it already has. If this video helped you figure out which mini truck fits your life, do me a favor and hit that like button, subscribe for more, and drop a comment telling me which one you'd park in your driveway. I'll see you in the next one.